Welcome to lesson number 3. I'm going to teach you how to use the shapes and I'm going to combine a few other skills that we've learnt. So initially we've got our shape tools here. If I click on one of them and then draw on my canvas, if I'm holding left mouse click right now, and that's why I can move it around. Okay, and once you're happy with your position, you let go and then you can move it. Once again, if you click somewhere else, like if I change to my selection tool, that deploys it, it's planted, you can't move it anymore unless you draw another box around it. Okay, so that's the basic shape tool. You can pick all your different other shapes. Okay, if I hold shift while I'm drawing it, it makes it symmetrical, which is very handy. Okay, I can also change size, so this is like the stroke size. Again, I can make all my other objects nice and big. Okay, I can also change the outline. I can make it this marker look, which kind of looks a little different. Using the straight line tool here, I'm going to make it this crayon look. It makes it this sort of faded crayon look. You'll notice once I press on my line, it gives me additional options to move it around. Okay, that's unique to the line tool. You can play around with that. Natural pencil, watercolor. You got all these different styles of mark that you can do. Okay, but I'm just going to go with this oil one for now. Okay, the curvy line, probably the more complicated of the options. You click on that. Your first click draws your straight line. Your second click allows you to bend it, depending on where you move your mouse to. Okay, and then your final click allows you to bend it one more time, so you can have 2 bends in it. Okay, and then once you click that, it's become its own shape, and you can deploy it by clicking away somewhere else. Okay, so that's the shape tools, generally speaking. I can also fill in colors, so I'm just going to press Control A and delete to get rid of all this that we've been playing around with. Just say I pick a square and I go to fill. I'm going to go with solid fill and then change from color to, I'm going to make it red. Now I can draw a box and it has a fill color in the inside. Okay. I can also change that to one of these other fancy colors, so I'll change that, and now I've got this sort of transparent looking fill. Okay, depending on my options. Okay, you can see all the different styles of fill you can go with. Okay, and so they're your fill options. So I have a task for you now, so I want you to follow along perfectly as I do. Go with color 1 as black, color 2 as white, solid color outline and size about here. And we're going to use the line tool. Actually, we'll start with the square tool, and we're going to draw a square on our canvas, holding shift to make it symmetrical. And then we're going to use selection, highlight, and copy and paste. And we're going to move that over here. Now you'll notice that it's cutting into my other shape because my selection isn't changed to transparent. So I'm going to make that transparent. And I'm going to put that there. Paste again, Control V, put that next to it. So there's just a tiny little gap. We don't want them to touch. Okay, now that we've got those 3 in a line, we're going to highlight all 3 of those, copy and paste. And right there. Then highlight all of it, Control A, move it up so that we've got a bit of room. And we're going to paste again. And we're going to put that right below it. So there's just one little gap. And it should be about 1 pixel gap. Just zoom in to have a look. Yeah, perfect. Zoom out. Okay, now we've got our little checkerboard thing. It looks like a tic-tac-toe or noughts and crosses game, but that's not actually what we're going with. Now we're going to use our fill tool, and using our right click, we're going to get rid of that one, and this one, and this one, and this one. So we just set that up so that they'd all be symmetrical. Now using our line tool, hold shift, go to about there, and from this corner hold shift, go to about there. And now zooming in, now we can delete that little mistake. We're going to erase these joins till we just have one line that we're happy with. And now we're going to draw a straight line down to there. Okay, once we're happy with that, we're going to draw a box and copy it. Just want to get it right on the edge. Control C to copy, paste. So we've got this little Y shape. We've got a bit of the black on the side too, but that doesn't really matter. Rotate 90 degrees right, and then we're going to drag it down, slide down with our screen, and we're going to put it right there. That'll do, and we'll paste this one again, rotate it the other way, put that on, that'll do, paste again, and rotate that one vertically. Yep, and now we can zoom out a little bit, and now we're going to color this thing in. So we're going to go with shape fill. I'm just going to color in these ends. And I'll go with blue, sure. It's a little bit creepy, but anyway. Okay, now we've made ourselves a symmetrical shape. Save your work, and you are done.